Ladies and gentlemen, I have been on a quest. I have been on a journey towards enlightenment. And on my travels, I have discovered something profound, beautiful. Yes, I have discovered that Emporium is a church. Yeah! And we are all here, people, to worship at the altar of art! Yeah! All right! Ladies and gentlemen, I am world-renowned shape artist Jim Spadowski. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is he, jazz superstar, Mr. Christoph Piscine. Oh yeah, we're going to give you the joy tonight of art. And the first to take that communion is the beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, Doubtful Guest. Yeah! That's the beautiful Doubtful Guest. They will be playing later on, so stick with it. Okay, just to let you know, this is what we've been doing.
The last place we had, there was a swimming pool, maybe a hot tub. Yes, jacuzzi. Remember that, jacuzzi. That is very important. Is there a steam room here? Is there? I haven't found it. I don't know where it is. You said there was a steam room. One moment.
Hey, Christoph!
One moment.
There's a dog here, man.
No, Jim, there is no dog here.
No, there's a dog. He's here. The dog is here.
Okay, so there is a... One moment. So there is a dog. So what? Let him be a dog. Okay, so...
There's a dog. He's looking right at me. Jesus, there's a dog, man. Hey, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing there? Get away, that's an art piece. That's my work. Get out of there. What the hell are you doing, man? You're eating my art. Oh, my, Jesus Christ. You're right. I'm totally overcomplicating things. I hear what you're saying. I know, it's boring, it's crazy, I know. But bear with me here. What about a triangle? Let's go with a triangle. It's less complicated, it's less sides. I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to show me that I got too much going on. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, let's go. That's cool. That's great. Okay, let's make it happen. Wow. Okay, this is a beautiful artist. He's a poet. He's fantastic. He's also the 13th Bard of Bath.
He's an amazing guy. His name is Master Duncan. Give it up for him. He's great. Here he is. Here he is, everyone.
Some of you may have seen the t-shirt. This one's called Fundamentalist. From Christian to Islamic to even socially democratic, you can't step out your door these days without stepping on a fundamentalist. In fact, there's fundamentalists every bloody where. They're full of passion, a fundamentalist. They're even fashion fundamentalists. But what I don't understand about fundamentalists and the supporters of extreme views is who on this earth would want to fund a mentalist?
And next up, we have some very special friends of mine from, I think we met on tour in South Africa on the charity jazz tour, it was, wasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mike Rose and Amy Tuck.
Here I am, and I was just led away, taken away on a beautiful journey there with these two beautiful people. And I couldn't help myself, but Amy, I was looking at you, not in a weird way or anything, I'm just appreciating your beautiful heart. And I was inspired to paint you. I hope you don't mind. I just took the moment, I was in the moment, and you and your heart there, and I've done this beautiful painting. I hope it does you justice. I'm sure it does. It's a beautiful piece of work. Here it is. It's great. If you notice, I've gone to the triangle. I think I've been, and it's not that neat. And I think that's because there's a lot of vibrations coming off the strings there. Do you see that, people? Can you appreciate that beautiful piece of work? Am I genius? Can you appreciate that? Cool. I'm here now with Natalie Mayes, and we're going to do something about art. We're going to talk to her right now about that. So give it up to Natalie Mayes, because we need a bit of warmth here, people. Yeah, because this is the reason that you people come to Emporium. That's right. You come here for the art. I know you tolerate the music. I know you tolerate everything else, but you're artists, and that's what I love about this. So we're going to give you something really beautiful here. Natalie, tell us about what we're going to see tonight. Talk about who you are and what you do, and just because these people want to know that. Do you want to know that? Yeah. They love you. Okay, I'm going to give you this mic.
So I'm an artist, like you.
Sweet.
But my work is a little more complicated. I've been making... we had a discussion about abstraction and feeling and color, and mine's a little busy, you might say.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been making boxes for years, and I'm very inspired by stories, by nature, by people, friends, heroes, public figures. And I have collaborated with a friend and made some short films that would be a little journey through these boxes. These boxes are quite small, and you're meant to peer into them, hold them in your hands, and enter the space. So I've made these little films, put a little music together with them, so you have a little view into the boxes. The last box is called Night Flight, and it is dedicated to Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, who wrote the story The Little Prince, that many of us are familiar with. But I also discovered he was a trailblazing pilot. He wrote a number of books about his experience trying to establish airmail. And he and a number of pilots in the early 30s were trying to convince the rest of the world that this was the way to go, and they took tremendous risks trying to beat trains and ground transport. And reading his stories, I got the impression that his romantic life was difficult, and I think this gave him extra abandon when he was behind the steering wheel of a plane. I'm going to read a little passage from one of these books that he wrote, and it's called Night Flight. Keeping a sharp eye on his altimeter and artificial horizon gauge, he deliberately lost altitude to emerge from the cloud. His sight was dazzled by the red glow of an amp on his instrument panel. He turned it off. Bernice turned and faced into the darkness once again. He corrected his course by compass. It must be raining. He put his hand outside and felt the raindrops peppering it. But suddenly everything cleared. Swept clean of clouds, the sky glimmered with new rain-washed stars. And here came the moon, the best of lamps. The airfield of Agadir lit up in 3 stages like a neon poster. To hell with your lights, I've got the moon.
Wow. That was great. Nellie, I could sit up here all day and just talk to you, and I'm sure these guys would like that as well. But we got to move on with other things. I know they just want art. That's all they want. This bath crowd, this is sophisticated. But we got to move on. So everybody, please give it up for Nellie Mayers. She's beautiful. She's an artist. We're going to show you a little film from some health and safety friends of ours, okay? And I'm hoping you're listening because this is good advice they're going to give you here. This is gold, people. So can we run the video here? Can we run the film? Okay, this is it.
Since the recession, more people are staying in Britain for their holidays. And why not? It's a beautiful place.
We've come to the English Riviera to assess the many dangers that you may face on your holiday.
In this film, we'll be exploring the potential perils of a traditional family holiday.
So follow our simple steps to avoid catastrophe on your holiday.
Sun, sea and sand.
Step 1.
The sun, a burning ball of flame, which too much exposure to can cause cancer. So my advice, sun cream.
Step 2.
The sea, a mighty ocean, a huge body of water. But to the casual swimmer, absolutely dangerous beyond belief. A riptide could pull you under, drag you far out to sea, and you'll be drowned. Because unlike in Baywatch, David Hasselhoff won't be around to save you.
Or Pamela Anderson. Step 3.
Sand. Wonderful thing on the beach is sand. Young children with their spades building sand castles. But beware, sand is only glass in its raw state. And it can go everywhere, finding its way into all the little nooks and crannies, which can be very uncomfortable indeed.
Careful, Peter. Have you seen the sign?
What sign?
Danger! Peter, sinking mud. Sinking mud. Peter?
Step 4.
Accommodation. 3 main things to remember when you're booking accommodation for your holiday. Speaking from personal experience, diseases.
Step 5.
Make sure the bedding, furniture, sheets, the toilets have been cleaned deeply on a daily basis. Otherwise, you could catch things such as streptococcal meningitis, gastroenteritis, the common cold, bird flu, pig flu, and chlamydia.
Step 6.
Views. Remember, in your brochure, it may look like you have a window that overlooks the ocean and you can watch the sailing ships sailing by merrily through the night. But actually, you will need to check with the accommodation people to ensure that you're not looking over a brick wall. In association with views, balconies. Remember, the harder it is to commit suicide, the better the balcony.
Step 7.
Gambling. There's 3 main things to remember when you're gambling on holiday. 1. Set yourself a reasonable budget. Otherwise you could find yourself totally out of pocket by the day's end with no money to feed your wife or your family. 2. Set yourself a time limit. It's very important to set yourself a time limit. 3. Addiction. Gambling is an addiction, and you shouldn't. You should be very aware of that from the start.
Michael? Think about your responsibilities, lad. Come on. Michael. What about Rita and the kids? Come on, think of them. Michael, for God's sake, man. Michael!
So to recap, if you follow all of our steps, then you will have a safe and enjoyable holiday with your family. So remember,
Safety first.
enjoyment last.
Things to think about. Things to think about, people. So let's leave you. You can dance, you can jump about, you can be crazy because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. The fantastic. Are you ready, man?
No,
I'm
man.
picking you right up now. Because this wouldn't be embarrassing.
I'm rummaging.
I'm really, because I'm kind of giving you everything here, and that's nice. I'm kind of rebuilding up. The audience is with us. We're on a roller coaster ride. We're drinking. Jesus, man, what is this? I'm sorry, people. You know, we like to get professional people in, but these are people. I love their music, but I feel like kind of letting us down a little bit here by not being ready. And it kind of, you know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm an artist. Where's Krista? Here we come. But now we're going to take some of your time, buddy. You should take it out.
Okay, we are Emporium, of course, www.emporiumarts.co.uk. That is a new website. On it you will probably have an orgasm. So I will go on it if I were you, because all of this is on it and a little bit more.
Are you ready now, guys?
Oh, hallelujah.
Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Doubtful guest. Give it up for that. Let's go. Go.
Normally this song starts with like going about being in a forest surrounded by elk. It don't really fit in with the whole mobile phone fucking.
Claw my hands and freezing on my face. I can hear you singing in the summertime, like all lost things I can't replace. I've been home summer love, or I could throw you out there on the street. But if I throw you out, you're like a boomerang.
Hey man, do you want some eggs? I'm gonna get some eggs. Do you want some eggs?
Okay, I'll have eggs.
Cool.